Intuitive thoughts for February 16th, 2026. Before I tell you all my intuitive thoughts from last night, which yes, I did get a lot last night. I slept in my own bed, which was really nice. When I came home last night, I was greeted by my cats, and I was sitting on the floor and I was giving them treats, and I was just so happy to see them. But there was a notable difference from this trip compared to all the other trips. My dog had always been super, super excited every single time that I would come home. He would jump up and down. He was probably the most excited out of all the animals always. And he would just cry and be excited and run back and forth and want to sleep in my lap right away. And he wasn't here this year. And so I was sitting on the floor and I was giving my animals their chew, and the doorbell went off. And it wasn't a normal doorbell. I have an electronic doorbell, and it made this weird digital broken doorbell noise. Now, mind you, it was midnight. There was nobody at the doorbell. I got up and went to check, and there was nobody there. And when I came back and I sat down and I finished doing what I was doing, I realized that I was just welcomed home by my dog. And I'm not an animal communicator. So, and I say that all the time. I say that to people all the time, is that I don't speak to animals. I don't understand their language. Their energy is very different to me. Love animals, but I'm just not an animal communicator. Some people are, some people aren't. And I think that was his way of letting me know that he's still here and he welcomes me home. So that was kind of cool. I think there's going to be something that is going to have to do with a stalker or a, it's funny because I woke up to the song, Obsession. It's Obi. There's a part like he literally singing how he's obsessed with a girl, and I'm obsessed with you, and OBSESSION. And I kept hearing that over and over again when I got up this morning. And I thought for a moment, like, oh, am I being silly in my head because my cat is literally obsessed with me this morning? But I don't think so. Because as I was hearing it, and I love the song, I hear it all the time, but I kept having visualizations of that show You. I think that there is going to be something that comes out about that, about a major stalker, something big. So I'm going to start off with that. There is going to be something that it's the second time I saw dogs, big dogs. And it's funny because, again, on the heels of what I just told you with my story about my dog, I had dreams about a big dog last night. Yesterday, same thing about big dogs. I thought it was going to be a really good story. Last night, same thing, was a big dog. Now, I don't particularly like big dogs. Not that I don't like them, but I was attacked by one when I was young, and so I'm always hesitant. And but this was very loving, very, very supportive, very protective. And this is the second time I've seen in the last 2 days. So I don't know what the story is exactly going to be. And last night, it was laying on the ground, almost protecting me, but laying really close to me. And yesterday, what I saw was the same thing, was that it was going to be very protective. And it was a good story. So I don't know if it means that somebody's going to be saved because of their dog protecting them or something along those lines. But this is 2 days in a row, so I'm going to put that out there. I do have a bunch more. I might make a second video for you because it's already running into 4 minutes and I've got to get ready to go to my morning session. I'm back to work, people. So yeah, I want to get going. I want to drink my coffee, maybe have another one. My body says it's 2 a.m. So I'll just do a part 2 a little bit later today. But there's your morning.